What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is David Benjamin from Healthy Wild Free. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the dangers of decaffeinated coffee and why you should really avoid decaffeinated coffee overall. And I'll give you at the end of this video different alternatives that I've utilized that contain both minerals and antioxidants and different things that sort of give you that same benefit of even what coffee is with or without the caffeine. So you get that boost of energy, that mental clarity, that stamina, that type of thing. So stick around to the end of this video to learn what I utilize for energy and that sort of morning boost. So first things first, there's 3 different methods for coffee decaffeination, that sort of process, right? So the first method is the water extract process. This is also known as the Swiss water process. This is actually okay. This is the best method. Ideally, this is where they quite literally use heated up water, and it's sort of a distillation process, and it separates the caffeine from the coffee bean, and there's no chemical residue, there's nothing toxic about it, it's just a heating up process. So that's actually okay. The second process is the carbon dioxide process. Now, CO2 is used as a way to, once again, extract the caffeine from the coffee bean, and it doesn't leave behind any residues or chemicals or anything like that. So most people are like, okay, this is fine. There's no research or anything that shows that this would actually really be harmful or, have any sort of negative effects. So this is actually okay. The only potential downside of this CO2 extraction process is that the caffeine itself, or not the caffeine, the coffee bean, the antioxidants, the polyphenols within that would potentially oxidize and break down and become sort of degraded. So the nutritional value is it's safe to say it's decreased through the CO2 extraction process. So not as good as the Swiss water extract process or the water-based extraction method number 1, but it's sort of not too bad. But then you have the third-based method, and this is what you have to pay close attention to. The third-based method is the solvent-based extraction method. Now, solvents are petroleum-derived chemicals that companies will use to separate things, to pull things apart. So to extract chemicals or extract things from plants or whatever it may be, but those are petroleum-based chemicals. So petroleum-based chemicals in the body simply are not good because our body doesn't need these. It's not a nutrient, so then our body has to filter these out and remove them. And specifically the organs, the kidneys and the liver are the filtration organs in the body that are responsible for removing these impurities. And if you have these consistently inundating your body, these impurities, these organs work harder. And if you have nutritional deficiencies that don't support your liver and kidneys, now you're making something in your body work harder, but you're not giving it the tools that it needs to do so. It's similar to your car being low on oil or gasoline, more oil, or coolant, and the car starts overheating, and you're like, what's going on? Well, it doesn't have the tools that it needs to keep everything functioning in an optimal manner. So what you need to understand about the decaffeinated process with solvents is that they use 2 solvents. One is methylene chloride, and the second is ethyl acetate. Now, methylene chloride is known by the EPA as a potential carcinogen, or actually a probable carcinogen, not even potential, probable carcinogen, meaning it's probably a carcinogenic compound, meaning that it causes cancer. So this is one solvent that they could use in order to remove caffeine from the coffee bean. Now, the problem is that whenever these solvents are used, that chemical residue is going to surround or engulf those coffee beans. So even though it's removing the caffeine, which you think might be a good thing, it's then leaving a chemical residue, which is a possible, potential, probable carcinogen, which causes cancer. So not good at all. The second chemical, ethyl acetate, is known to cause kidney and liver damage, like I spoke about earlier. These are the filtration organs of the body. So what's important to keep in mind here is that most decaffeinated coffee products on the market aren't using the Swiss water process, and they're not using the CO2 process. These different processes take longer and they're more energy exhaustive, whereas the solvents are just cheap and easy to use. But they're way more toxic. Potential cancer, kidney damage, liver damage. Also, there's actually respiratory damage and skin damage as well from ethyl acetate. They found that there's different respiratory issues that people have or skin issues over time with that as well. So if you want to avoid a possible carcinogen and kidney and liver damage, respiratory damage, these types of things, it's best to just simply avoid decaffeinated coffee. Caffeine and the coffee bean they're meant to be together. That's why they're quite literally together. But if you don't do caffeine that well and you're looking for an alternative to sort of boost your energy levels, give you mental clarity, start your day off with, vitality, energy, stamina, all those types of things, I personally recommend what I believe to be coffee's #1 replacement, which is known as shilajit. Now, shilajit is a black resin that is a very, very mineral-rich resin. It's basically like a tar. You can get it in powder or capsule form as well. So if you don't want the sticky, icky that I use that you put in water and stir, you can get a powder or a capsule as well. But shilajit is great because it contains 84 minerals and trace minerals. And one thing about coffee that you need to know is coffee is a diuretic. And a diuretic is something that depletes your body of water and minerals. So as you're drinking coffee, you're getting those antioxidants, but then it's taking water and minerals from you. So the great thing about shilajit is it's quite literally an incredible source of a wide array of minerals and trace minerals and electrolytes for rehydration. Additionally, it contains fulvic and humic acids, which are beneficial for cellular health, detoxification of the cells, energy, the nervous system, and so much more. So I have found shilajit to be an amazing coffee alternative, and what's great about it is shilajit actually nourishes your kidneys and your adrenal glands. So if you've had decaffeinated coffee in the past, not only is this a great alternative, but it actually helps to re-nourish your kidneys, which have been depleted from minerals and the toxic ethyl acetate from the decaffeination of coffee. And this helps to replenish that, actually heal and nourish the kidneys and liver and things like this, but then additionally give your body 84 minerals and trace minerals, including the essential electrolytes that your body needs to rehydrate and hydrate properly. I am much more hydrated now than I used to be because I use shilajit on a daily basis and I drink plenty of water, and the minerals in shilajit help my body to hold that water and put that water into the cells. What happens is the osmotic pressure, which is the cellular membrane, when you have the electrolytes, that creates an electrical signal that opens the gate, opens the cellular membrane, which allows water to get into the cell. So shilajit is incredible. The other thing that I recommend is Radiate 21. Radiate 21 includes 21 different plants, different botanicals from Ayurvedic, Amazonian, and Chinese medicine. And these help to improve your gut health, your lymphatic health, which is the water sort of aqueous solution in your body, as well as give your body different minerals and vitamins that are essential for hydration, energy, and adapting to stress. So there's adaptogens in here like suma and ashwagandha. These help your body adapt to stress. There's also different ORAC, that's ORAC, which stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. ORAC antioxidants in here that help your body, that just give your body a boost of antioxidant potential. So when you have oxidative stress throughout your day or you're depleted in energy, those antioxidants really lift you up. So between the two of these, I mean, I take both, like I said, Radiate 21 and shilajit. Shilajit for my minerals mainly, and giving my body just a ton of minerals, and then Radiate 21 for antioxidants and adaptogens. And they're really both adaptogens, but they're both exceptional. If you're looking for just a simple coffee replacement, I recommend shilajit, and I'll put a link below with a discount code where I get mine. Once again, you can get powder, pill, or resin. Or just simply the Radiate 21 if you feel like you need something for stress and energy levels, and just sort of that boost, or you have gut issues in general. Radiate 21 is exceptional for that. In fact, a lot of people say that Radiate 21 is the only thing that has helped their gut health and their consistency of gut health and whatnot. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. I would personally recommend, once again, avoiding decaffeinated coffee. And if you do drink coffee, drink it with caffeine. But if you cannot handle caffeine, wait until the next video I'm going to be recording actually here in a minute, and watch that video because I'm going to be sharing with you how to buffer the caffeine absorption and actually make coffee in its original state with caffeine healthier, but not have that caffeine necessarily affect you in a negative way if it's too much. So I'll also put below the coffee that I recommend, the brand I recommend, the organic coffee I recommend, and shilajit, Radiate 21, just the different things we discussed in this video. So check those out below. Please leave a like, a comment. Tell me how I can support you in your health. Ask any questions below. I like to engage here with the Healthy Wild Free community. And I will see you in the next Healthy Wild Free video. Have an amazing day. Bye.